Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Toon Review. As tonight it is FA Cup 5th round draw time. We will find out who Newcastle United will face in the next round of the FA Cup. We'll touch on a little bit of Newcastle news here and there. It'll be a shorter show tonight than usual, but we will obviously be chatting about our opponents in the next round. I am joined for the draw by Mr. Billy Trey. Good evening.
Good early evening, and a very good early evening.
What was that?
Early evening. It's not really evening, is it yet? I guess it is.
It's 6:20, Billy.
Well, it is, yeah. And to Toon Massive, the Magpie Massive, and the rest of you stupendous, outstanding, fantastic, magnificent, marvellous, absolute fantastic people there in Viewerland.
Billy hasn't got going yet, folks. It's a little
Absolutely
bit
not,
early.
it's too early.
You know, 40 minutes before we normally go on. But, if you do enjoy it, please do smash the like button for us. And, of course, if you are new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. And you can become a member by hitting the join button underneath myself and Billy. And, of course, Super Chats. That's the $sign at the bottom of the live chat. And if you do Super Chat, that will guarantee your comments to be read out live on the show. Who do you want, Billy? That's the question. Who do you want in the next round?
Fucking Mansfield at home, of course.
Well,
any home draw, though. Any home draw. But preferably one that isn't Chelsea, Arsenal, Man City or Liverpool. Any of the rest would be fantastic.
What's the bets that Chelsea, Arsenal, Man City, Liverpool are all at home?
Yeah, very likely. Very likely.
Yeah.
I'd like to see them both draw each other, to be fair. Some kind of amalgamation of Chelsea and Liverpool, Arsenal, Man City would be great.
Could there be a Tyne-Weir derby?
Could be.
It's a possibility, isn't it?
And as long as we approach it in a different way to what we did the last one, then I think we'll go through.
Oh, fucking hell. That's been erased from my memory, Billy, completely erased, that game. Dear me. We've got just Matt, who's been a member for 21 months. Says, hi, Paul and Billy. Hope you're both well. Thank you, mate. Look, I think you're right. A home draw is a necessity, I think. We're due one, aren't we? A decent 5th round draw. And then if we get round the 5th round, Billy, it's into the quarters.
Yeah, and then you kind of 2 games from Wembley. And the way things are, I think I'm right in saying, if we were to play a side that's already qualified for Champions League in the Cup final, I think we're in Europe. I think we're guaranteed it.
Well, we will have to find out, of course. But
I'm pretty sure it is that way in the FA Cup. It always used to be.
If we get the quarterfinals, Billy, we're 1 game away from Wembley. Because the semi-finals are Wembley.
Well, yeah, because they are. Which I don't like that.
I hate it. I absolutely hate it. It's all for money. I think that they made that to pay for the stadium, didn't they?
Originally it was Arsenal versus Spurs in 1991 because obviously there wasn't a ground big enough to fit the two of them in down that neck of the woods. And they didn't want them travelling up to Hillsborough, Old Trafford, wherever. So they played at Wembley. And then the next time they did it was a couple of years after that. And again, I don't know why, but it should be just the final for me. And I used to like the semi-finals at Hillsborough, or not so much that's when it was Hillsborough, but clearly. But
no.
Old Trafford, Main Road, and back in the day, Villa Park.
Yeah,
all that semi-finals there, and they were good occasions.
I remember, the game against Tottenham at the semi-final. Old Trafford,
that was Old Trafford,
thundering in.
I was bouncing that day, Christ.
Yeah, it was absolutely superb. Look, it's never going to change. It doesn't matter what the fans think.
No, it doesn't.
Because even if it's 2 far north teams in the semi-final, they're still played at Wembley, which is it stinks. That it absolutely stinks.
For instance, if we were to get Arsenal in the semi-final, it's got to be an advantage to them on their doorstep.
Of course, it is.
When Newcastle ones, they might turn up. We will turn up in our droves, but it's still a fucking day and a half travelling either way, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Keeping you there, that's wrong.
I think it's disgusting. Anyway, Chris Kavanagh, Billy, has been dropped from the Premier League referees for this weekend's Premier League fixtures, as has one of the linesmen. But is that really fitting? Is that fitting for that performance? Just dropping and missing 1 weekend of Premier League football? Is that really a punishment for that absolutely diabolical display?
Well, I've seen some people say it was just down to incompetence, which I'm sorry, I'm not buying it.
No.
Every single decision went against us. Every single one. If it was incompetence, it'd have been shit for both sides. He wasn't. So to me, it was corruption. Absolutely. I thought he should be banned from the game, personally. If it is incompetence, then he should never referee the game again anyway. But the fact it was all one way and not shit for both sides makes me think it's something worse than incompetence. So,
yeah.
It's suspended for good, personally.
Reggie, I mean, come on, see who we got. Well, I'm not Mystic fucking Meg, Reggie. The draw hasn't taken place yet. It's not even started on TNT, so I can't tell you, mate. I'll tell you once the draw's made. Dear me.
Paris Saint-Germain away, we got.
Yeah. Difficult, that one, Billy. Difficult. Just on Bruno as well, Billy. I touched this in the news show earlier on, and Bruno's off to Brazil now, and he's going to be looked after by the national team doctor. So he's. It looks like he's going to join up with the Brazil national team as well during the international break, and work on his injury with that doctor. What do you reckon to that?
Well, I think it's good news. I think a bit of warm weather as well over in Brazil, no doubt. It's no doubt warmer than what it is here. So it might make things a bit quicker, if you like, treatment-wise. You never know. I'm happy with it.
He says, sorry, man, my name is not Reggie. Well, how am I supposed... Reggie, or whatever your name is, I'm not... Am I supposed to be some magician that knows your name? You've got the name Reggie in your username. So you're then shouting at me by capital letters saying my name is not Reggie. How do I know?
Is your name Regimental by any chance?
How on earth do I know that your name's not Reggie when you've got Reggie in the bloody name? Welcome to Mystic Meg and the Milk Tray Man here. Wow. Yeah. Jens says, if we can avoid City and Arsenal away, I'm good. And Barbara, I believe Barbara's a returning member, so thank you, Barbs. Unbelievable. Reggie could be his dog. Yeah, but he's shouting at me for calling him Reggie, and it's like, what am I supposed to say to that? Oh, dear me. Honestly, there's some characters out there, definitely.
There is.
And Tonali, Billy, opening up today, which was nice to see, actually, because he's been very quiet since all this transfer rigmarole started and all that garbage, with the move to Arsenal and then what his agent said. We haven't really heard from Tonali, but then coming out today and in an interview and saying that it's a perfect relationship with Eddie Howe.
Well, fair play to him for doing that. I guess he didn't want to say anything while he weren't playing so well. So now he is playing well again. Hopefully this is a long thing and not just a one-off. And he can announce how he's feeling about things at the club. And, we were all expecting him to be our saviour while Bruno's out, or saviour, or step up to the plate, or whatever you want, inspiration. And this is just underlining it for me. I'm looking forward to a sustained spell of good play for him and good games and carrying us to lots of victories.
Yeah. Well, TNT said they were starting at 6:30 on their YouTube channel. We've got nothing yet. I don't know if you have, Billy, but nothing started on mine. And again, when the draw does start, folks, don't put any spoilers in the chat. For those that are just listening, you might be ahead of us. It's starting now. You might be ahead of us. You might be behind us. But please, no spoilers. I'm turning the chat off when the draw starts anyway. I think Billy's doing the same. So, it'll be a surprise to us when the draw comes out. So please, no spoilers. Just wait until me and Billy have shouted out who we've got, and then we can all talk about it. But it's probably not going to start straight away, Billy, because there's probably going to be a whole host of carry-ins on, because there's a game tonight, isn't there? I think that's where they are.
Yeah, we say that, but it went straight into it last time, didn't it? Remember? It surprised us.
Yeah, a little bit with the likes of... Is it Macclesfield?
Yeah. They're at Macclesfield tonight, aren't they? Because they're playing against Brentford, I believe.
Yeah. So we will see. We will see. But at the minute, it's all about Magic Macclesfield. Of course. It's a big, big night for them. Big night. I'm actually the real Nick Voltemada. Yep.
Happy birthday for yesterday, Nick.
Absolutely. And I'm a millionaire. Kat says, Man City, here we come. Oh, I mean, surely not this time. Surely not.
We seem to be getting them an awful lot in cup competitions, I have to say, over the past 4 or 5 years.
We have. I mean, I'd just like a nice draw for us, Billy. Just a nice draw.
The only one we've never... I don't think we've had Liverpool in any of the cups. I don't think we have we? In the past 4 or 5 years.
No, not for a good while.
They're the only one, so we'll probably do them fuckers, isn't we?
Well, probably at Anfield, yeah. I mean, we'll not get them at home. A lot of fans, reading today, they want Sunderland, Billy.
Why not? At home, I'd take that. I'd fancy them away, to be fair. I think we own one. But
there has to be a better...
4 minutes till the draw.
You what, Ben?
4 minutes till the draw.
4 minutes, yes. There's a countdown. Exciting stuff. I love the draws for some reason, even though sometimes we go away completely deflated. I mean, the Aston Villa one but we went and won it.
Yeah.
Alex says I'll either be Mansfield Town at St James's or the Bin Dippers away. The football gods will either be kind or cruel. I know which one I'm hoping for. Dave Lamb says, didn't read Super Chat last night, but I'll let you off. I'm sure I read one from you, Dave, unless you sent more. If we get the Mackhams, I'll donate £50 for 20 Super Chats.
Very kind of you.
Absolutely. Of you. What did he say? If we get the Mackhams, oh, well, okay. That's very brave of you, Dave. That's very brave of you.
It's just the last 16 now, isn't it? Oh, you say you've got a 16-1 chance then?
Yeah, the last 16, so actually, 32.
It's 15-1 because we can't draw ourselves, can we?
That's a very good point, Billy. That would be a bit of an error if we were in that. What do you reckon about being number 13, though, Bill?
Got no problem with it whatsoever.
No? Do you not believe in all that unlucky 13 garbage?
Well, the Germans in history of the number 9s have always worn the number 13 shirts. If that makes any sense, they're centre forward, like Gerd Muller, people like that. They like the 13. And seeing as we've got 2 Germans in the squad, shouldn't be any problem to us.
Is that why? I didn't realise that. I didn't realise that.
I think so.
I think I know a few of them have played 13.
Michael Ballack did, didn't he? Michael Ballack did.
Ballack played 13, yeah. What was the other guys? I can't think of his name at the minute.
Gerd Muller definitely did. I can't think of any of this. There are others, but I can't think of them at the minute.
Yeah. Reggie or whatever your name is, will you calm down in the chat? The mods have warned you as well. Just chill out.
Can't say the draw, Reggie. It happened yet, you plonker.
I don't know what's going on. I'm a bit impatient, so tell me the draw. He's winding us up, man. I'll
tell you what, we've got Middlesbrough. There you go. Now, see you later.
Yeah, Middlesbrough. Rachel, our head mod, says, my birthday is on the 13th. I don't have a problem with it, but my dad says it was bad luck for him. Oh. Wow. I hope he's joking, Rich. John says, you're right, Paul. Something about draws excites me. I think it always does, because it's the anticipation of who we're going to get. And the fact of the matter is there's still all the big teams in there. That's the... And we know that the big teams tend to get... I don't know how it happens, Billy, but they always tend to get favourable draws, don't they?
Heated balls. That's the answer to your question.
I mean, let's see if Man City get like Liverpool or Arsenal.
They always have a representative drawing as well. You notice there's always someone from one of the big 4, let's say 4 or 5 teams doing the draw. Don't know who's doing it tonight, but you can guarantee someone will be.
Karen Carney's drawn the home and Joe Cole the away, apparently.
Joe Cole, there you go. Chelsea and Liverpool.
Right. Well, it's almost ready to go.
Alan McCoy's there, so I don't know about Joe Cole.
No, he's always there. He's like co-coms for the FA Cup, Billy. I'm going to knock the chat off, Billy. I don't know about you, but that's what I'm doing.
Reggie, yes, we can mention you again. Fuck off.
Yeah, right. Yeah, Reggie, I've had enough of you. Go and have a bit of time out, mate.
How long are you giving him? Half an hour?
I don't know. I just pressed time out, so I've got no idea. Oh, there it is. I mean, look, that FA Cup looks lovely, doesn't it? And Bruno would be looking rather good lifting that with trips this year, wouldn't he?
Yep, he certainly would.
The two of them.
Because she's got a big mouth, hasn't she?
Who? Karen Carney?
She's got a huge mouth. She can eat a banana sideways.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
Look at it. It's like a ventriloquist dummy.
Well,
Use yours.
I think you're slightly ahead of me, Billy.
I can't be.
Well, I don't know. But anyway, I'll be reading the numbers, so you just keep quiet, okay?
All, yeah.
Unlike the Nick Pope. That was a classic, by the way. That's gone down as an all-time classic, I think, that, Billy.
Definitely, because I wasn't aware I was ahead, but I was refreshed.
It was very strange because I just literally said, please no spoilers until the penalty's taken. And then you, literally seconds after, he saved it. What? He hasn't taken it yet. Oh, no, I refreshed. Oh, dear me. There you go.
Macclesfield or Brentford at 15. Where's Mansfield? 9. Well, that's a Newcastle number, isn't it?
Yes, it is. That would be good. I know Wolves away.
Wrexham, I wouldn't mind them at home.
Wrexham are there. Southampton at home.
Norwich at home.
Norwich at home.
Bristol Rovers, was that one?
Yeah.
See them fuckers. Well, Robbie Williams in the bollocks and get him sent home.
Yeah,
Bristol
he's a big
City.
Port Vale fan, isn't he?
City.
Right, here we go. No spoilers in the chat, even though I'm not looking at the chat, but I will read the teams out as I get them, guys. And we will soon find out who Newcastle United have in the 5th round of the FA Cup. Karen Carney dips a hand in first. Has a good rummage, Billy. And out comes Fulham. Number 2, Fulham.
Don't want Fulham away, do we?
Oh, no. I mean, it's a game we can win, but I don't fancy it.
Nah.
In goes Joe Cole, has a rummage around and pulls out. It's not us. It's Southampton.
Jammy fuckers.
Fulham against Southampton.
Get fucking Fulham out of it.
Oh. Carney goes for a rummage again and draws out Port Vale or Bristol City.
Don't want them away, if I'm perfectly honest. You'd expect to beat them, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Bristol's a long way to go, though.
God.
And pulls out Sunderland. Billy, don't give anything away.
I just said fuck off.
I know, but that could have been any. Just shush. Shush. So there won't be any derby. Newcastle United are the next team out.
Well, who can we get? Norwich. Number 10.
We're at home.
He's going for the heated ball here.
Yeah, he is. He's rummaging.
I fucking knew it.
And we're at home to Manchester City. Fuck off.
He was digging around in that fucking bag for fucking ages.
He was, Billy. He was. He had his hand in that bag for fucking ages. Ages.
Look what I'm laughing. Newcastle got Man City again.
Oh, no. Fucking there, bastards. Bastards. What a fucking surprise, man. Seriously. I mean, at least it's its home, Billy.
Yeah.
Next one out's Leeds United.
Right, so I'm going to predict now. Liverpool will get Wrexham. Arsenal will get fucking Mansfield. And
Leeds have got Norwich.
Chelsea will get fucking... Who's the other one left that's shit? Liverpool, Wrexham, Chelsea, Norwich, Mansfield. Yeah, Chelsea will get Mansfield. There you go.
Yeah. Well, Billy, if we're going to win the cup, we've got to do it the hard way, mate.
Wouldn't go to the foot of our bastard stairs.
Mansfield have got a home draw.
There we go. He's rummaging around again. Yeah.
Yeah, let's see how long he keeps his hand in. This.
Fuck off. You're fucking having a laugh.
It's fucking Arsenal.
You
honestly.
Cheating twats.
There's something going on here, man.
Well, TNT won a big final, don't they? They want to see the big six players together.
Of course they do. Fucking hell.
Fucking corrupt twats. Unbelievable. This fucking draw.
Wolverhampton Wanderers are next out. Honestly, you just couldn't write. Liverpool.
I mean, that's not an easy tie for Liverpool, to be fair.
Put
it back in, Joe. Put it back in. Yeah, you don't want Wolves.
Wolves are fucking rotten, man.
They're not as bad lately.
Well, they are. Something's amiss here. Like,
Chelsea will get vexed. Something guarantee. Here we go. They'll pull Chelsea out now. Here we go. Look, he's warming his hands up. Find the fucking hot one. You fucking stroker. Here we go. Look, he's going to be there forever. I've took everyone. Hey, that one's hot. That'll do. Number 7, is it? Oh, what a surprise! Fuck off.
He has pulled Chelsea out. You could write it. You could fucking write it.
He didn't just put his ball to his cheek like that. They're fucking cheating twats.
Oh, dear me. So West Ham will be at home to Macclesfield or Brentford in the other tie.
Fucking corrupt twats.
Yeah, I keep saying no spoil. Billy doesn't understand, guys. I mean, he's very passionate, especially
it didn't matter once we've been fucking drawn out, did it?
Well, of course it doesn't. It doesn't matter when Newcastle are out. No, of course it doesn't. But Billy's very passionate about the draws, as you can see, especially when they seem to be constantly fucking rigged. I mean,
that you couldn't get any more rigged than that, could you? Apart from no more being drawn at home.
Well, the fact of the matter is, Billy, if we're going to go and win this FA Cup, we have got to do it the very, very hard way. I mean, Villa away and now Man City at home. How can we always draw Manchester City?
Well, at least we ain't got them away. We just don't win at the Etihad, but we have beat them at St James's on quite a few occasions. So
we have. Five times in one season.
I'm banning him, Paul. Sorry.
Yeah, please do. He's annoying me.
Yeah, 5 times in one season. Plus, we had him last season in one of the cups, in the FA Cup. The season before that, we had him in the Carabao Cup. Yeah, it's every season.
I just don't understand that.
I think we had him in Carabao and FA Cup last season, didn't we? Did we? Or was that the season before? We've had him 5 times lately. It's ridiculous.
Well, it's this season as well, Billy.
And this season twice again.
Astonishing. You know. It's astonishing. Fuck's sake. Anyway, some super chats came in there. Best Newcastle United channel by far. So thank you very much. A lot of people today don't think that, but thank you very much. I appreciate that. And Kat says, what the fuck did I say? Jesus Christ. Hey, she was right.
At least we're not away, though.
Mr. Cat.
At least we're not away, Cat.
Yeah, that's if there's any bonus out of it, Billy, it's the fact that we're away. We have got a home draw.
Yeah.
It just seems like it's just remarkable how we never seem to get like an easy ride. Even when we won the Carabao Cup, we didn't have an easy ride. You know, Arsenal in the semis and that. And then you look at times before, seasons gone by, we just don't get the easy rides, do we?
Well, especially as I said, that they always have someone connected to one of the clubs. Well, this week they had someone connected to 2 of them. He was doing the away draws and he drew everyone out.
Yeah. Kipman says, Paul, do you know Whitley what? Yes, I do. I used to play for them many moons ago. I used to play for Whitley Warriors. Still a big fan. Still look at the results. So, yeah, used to play. Statistically, we shouldn't get these same draws every year. Well, if statistically we shouldn't, why do we? I mean, he had his hand in that pot a long time.
He did. He was looking for the hot ball, wasn't he? Or a hot ball.
I mean, look, I'm not. I don't know if the balls are heated or not, Billy. I mean, somebody came up with that a few years ago and got pillared for it. But it does make you think, doesn't it? It does actually make you think.
I mean, maybe they've got
what is going on.
Maybe they've got little notches on them, so they know which one's which.
Well,
we can't see them, can we?
Some people. What year did you play roughly? Oh, God, from around 97 to 2001, 2002 time. He has his hands in the balls for a long time, and that just makes you think. But if you look back at the history of the draws, it's just weird. It is very weird. We get to a certain point, and it's like we never get the lower league teams. I mean, obviously we got Cambridge a while back. That didn't go too well.
Yeah,
Sheffield Wednesday. I mean, that was Chris Wood's fault. That, I mean, that game was done and dusted if Chris Wood could actually hit a barn door when he played for us. But there you go. No, I haven't, mate, unfortunately. I will try and get to a couple of the season, though. No conspiracy here. Lol.
Well, that happens a bit often now, Paul, doesn't it?
It does, and that's my point. It seems to happen all the time. and when you look at the bigger teams like the cartel, they always seem to get very, very nice journeys. I mean, Man City, obviously they've been drawn against us. I don't think Pep will be happy with that draw at all, to be fair.
Yeah, but they don't like Man City, remember?
You what, mate?
Man City are the cartel club they don't like.
That's very true. So, but Pep won't be very happy with that at all. So he'll not fancy St. James's Park. But look, it's I don't know when the games are played, actually. I missed that. I think it's
up now. It'll be in middle of March, won't it?
Yeah. So, I mean, Bruno's still going to be missing, I would imagine, which is very, very unfortunate for us, given how influential Bruno is. It's just annoying. I mean, we always look forward to these draws, and then we get shit on from the highest heavens again.
We have had Bromley, haven't we, in clubs like that?
Yeah. Is there a Toon Review email? Yes, there is. It's contact.thetoonreview.
Don't give it me. Might complain about something.
Yeah. Yeah. I am going to give it, though, because it is the official one. It's contact.thetoonreview@gmail.com. But if you put an email in to complain about a certain host, please don't. I'll just leave it at that. Fed up with them today. Mark Mullen says, I think the top six vibrate, so they know it's one of them. Could be anything.
You just don't know, do you? I mean, none of us peasants will ever get a chance to have a look at the boards.
Yeah. Knew we would get City. Mackems get easy tie. It's a joke. Who did Sunderland get again? Or Bristol City or...
If Bristol City beat Port Vale, Bristol City's not easy.
Bristol City, I mean, I don't know how well they're doing this season, especially at home, but, they could be...
What have happened to Annie?
Annie? I don't know. I haven't heard from Annie for a long time.
Maybe he's gone to university or something.
Possibly, yeah.
He's very intelligent, weren't he?
Oh, for his age, he was unbelievable. I mean, those that have been subscribed to this channel for a long time, we used to have young Anish, I think was his name. He used to nicknamed Annie, and he was a lovely lad, but he was only about 13, 14. And
when he first come,
boy, oh boy, he was very, very articulate and knew his stuff. I haven't seen him for a while. I haven't seen his channel for a while, so I don't know.
I think the last time he came on was when he'd been to the dentist. And he had a vacant teeth out, didn't he? Did he have his wisdom teeth out or something?
Oh, yes.
And I offered him a packet of crisps.
Yeah, you were very complimentary, as you always are, Billy, the people in distress. Always there. Anyway, Dan Byrne, Billy, has opened up on the Brentford defeat, as a few players actually have, and said that a few home truths were said in the player meeting after that game. And he says it's strange because we seem to have one of these every season. And he's right. We do seem to go through a little spell and then have this home truth session with it seems like a counselor session, but it seems like certain things have been said and put right, and whatever's, I guess it's one of those kind of meetings, Billy, where whatever's said stays in these four walls and we come out of here solving everything. We sort everything out now before we leave these four walls. And, the way we've been playing, you have to, they have raised the game. I mean, maybe the Spurs game was still a little bit off it, but having said that, the desire and the will to win was there in both these games since then. So maybe it's worked to a degree.
I'm quite hoping that next season we can have a season where they don't need to do this. Because there have been times this season where it looks like that we've been going through the motions somewhat, and since we've had this kind of reset, whatever you want to call it, meeting to sort things out and straighten things out, we have looked better. No, there's no doubt about that. It just annoys me that we've had the need to do it again. They obviously forgot the one they had last season or the season before. But if it works, great. But it's just that we've had to go through so much dross and boring football and poor football to get to it. Hopefully now we can not have that for a while, and we can have the good stuff again, and we can celebrate something with the trophy on the end of it.
I guess so. Connor with a super chat saying we could play Man City 7 times this season.
Yeah,
we could get them in the
Champions League. Yeah,
Champions League. Yeah.
I wonder if UEFA were aware of it. Probably.
Of course they are. Assuming we get past carry a bag in the Champions League, the FA Cup 5th is the weekend before the next game in the Champions League. Okay. So really, it's still a run of games, Billy. So it's very busy when it comes to match day lives and stuff like that. But hey, we'd much rather that. By the way, just to let you know, folks, obviously we're previewing the Karabakh game tomorrow night. That will be at 8:30 tomorrow. So a very different time to what we're normally going on. It's at 8:30, not 7 o'clock. So make sure you adjust your calendars or whatever if you want to make sure that you tune into it. It's 8:30 tomorrow. And then, of course, Billy, the game against Karabakh is a 5:45 kickoff. So we go live at 5:15.
We do, yeah.
It's I don't know why that is. I hate these. There's a select few Champions League game always kick off really early.
Well, I guess it's the time difference. I think they're probably beyond us. Are they in time-wise? I don't know.
I have no idea what the...
Quite a way away, isn't it?
Yeah, 5,000 miles or something, isn't it? I mean, I think... I still find it very strange it's actually in Europe, Azerbaijan. It's strange that. It's a long way. It's a very, very long way. But somebody will know the time difference. There you go. Azerbaijan is 3 hours ahead of us.
Yeah, so if you put the 3 hours...
8:45.
About what then, isn't it?
Yeah.
If they're ahead. If they're ahead, then it's 2:45 in their time, 2:45 in their time.
No, the 3 hours ahead of us, Billy.
Oh, so yeah, I'm with you now.
Are you all right, Billy? I mean, I know we've got on early tonight, but it is nearly 7 o'clock.
Azerbaijan, 4 hours ahead, yeah.
Well, somebody's saying 3.
I guess it depends what time of the year it is.
Baku is 4 hours ahead, so that means it's a 9:45 kickoff. Well, it would have to be, really, because if it was an 8 o'clock kickoff, it'd be 2 in the morning over there or something, wouldn't it?
Yeah, if it was an
12, midnight.
If it was 8 o'clock kickoff, you're looking at midnight, so...
Midnight, yeah. So that's why... dear me. I mean, honestly.
Tom says they're not far from the border with Iran. Jesus Christ.
I know. It's very strange. But then again, when I go to Fuerteventura...
Pete Fabian Schär ain't playing. Old joke. It's very dated. I tell her don't come any closer.
Oh, God. What the hell? I've just clicked on the YouTube, Billy, and it's brought our show on. I don't know why. I'll click off it because I don't want the sound on it. I find it very strange when I go to Fuerteventura, Billy, because, it's another 2.5 hours past Spain on an aeroplane. And then you've got the Canary Islands, and then you've got sort of Morocco and the Sahara Desert just over the water. It's weird. It's the
same time, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's at the same time as over here. Exactly the same time.
I remember going to Cuba. Well,
Cuba.
2010.
You've been to Cuba?
And while we were there, we went for a wedding, yeah. While we were there, we played Liverpool and beat them. And I didn't believe it because I thought, it's only 10 o'clock in the pissing morning. Obviously, it was fucking 8 o'clock at night, yeah.
Yeah. I didn't know you'd been to Cuba, Billy. That's an interesting place to go.
Yeah, good, nice place.
Is that where they've still got all the old
cars, yeah.
Cars
Fantastic.
and that, yeah.
Lots of poverty, but I mean, you don't see a lot of that unless you go on the trips to...
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that, never.
No. Did you engage in the old Cubans?
Cigars? I did. Yes, I had lots of them.
Yes. Fucking hell. Havana is amazing, apparently. So there you go. Anyway, just to finish off the show, Billy, a little chat about James Trafford, because he's mentioned again today. He did an interview after the Man City game at the weekend and said that he wasn't expecting to be in the situation he is right now, which gives the impression that he was told he was coming to Man City to be the number one, and indeed started the season as number one. And then just before the deadline, of course, they signed Donnarumma, and he's been a sort of cup goalkeeper ever since. He says all he could do is put his head down, keep working hard, keep improving. But listen, I just, you're a big fan of James Trafford, aren't you? And apparently, according to the reports today, Eddie is still very interested in bringing him to Newcastle. The problem I have is how much would City ask for him now? Because I don't think we'd get him for anywhere near what Man City bought him from Burnley for.
No, and obviously going to Man City, he'll have increased his salary as well. So, I mean, what kind of wage packet would he want? It's going to be a tougher boy now than what it would have been last season. Of course, he went to Man City, made a mistake in his first game, and not been seen since, apart from in cup games. But he was fantastic against us in both the games, I thought.
Yeah.
There's no doubt in my mind that he's England's next goalkeeper, and probably sooner rather than later, actually. So
he made a great save against Salford as well. It was a fantastic save, actually.
He's a good goalkeeper, absolutely good goalkeeper.
Is he better than what we've got?
I think so, and he's got a really high ceiling as well for me. Really high.
Well, the thing is with Trafford, we mentioned the wages there, and I think it's obviously a very good point that you mentioned the wages. But if Trafford wants first team football and wants to be number one, does he necessarily come and demand a huge wage?
No, I don't think so, because I can't see another cartel club coming to pay for him, and you know, who can afford them wages? Otherwise, you'll have to go abroad, and I'm not sure he'd even want to do that. So, yeah. Martin says on 50k a week, so we can pay that. Yeah,
we can afford to probably pay him a bit more if we wanted to sort of entice him a little bit, couldn't we?
I mean, Trafford to me is going to be something special worldwide. I mean, I don't mean just in England. I think he's going to be one of the top goalkeepers in the world at some point in the near to mid future.
Yeah. Well, by the way, Alan Shearer said that if he was on core commentary on Saturday, he probably would have been sacked. Now, I'm sure that gives people an indication of how me and Billy feel when we do the commentary. And when people say, "Oh, you two should be commentating on the TV," probably wouldn't be a good idea. Because, a couple of minutes in, ref gives a free kick. Billy goes, "Oh, yeah, fucking stroker." Yes, off the air.
I had a couple of C-bombs Saturday. Was that bad?
Yes, you did. But listen.
I apologise, people. Sorry. I try not to say the C word, but when you've got things like that in front of you, it's hard not to.
Everybody's emotion boiled over with that referee and performance, Billy. Not just you, mate. There was thousands of Newcastle fans just sort of... have you guys ever come to Mexico? There's a massive Newcastle fan base here. We love you guys. Come visit. How are the lads? Hey, listen, we're open to traveling. If somebody invites us to do a show in their country and wants to help us out to get there, then absolutely we will do a show in Mexico. I have no problem with that at all. Anywhere in the world. Well, certain places probably best to avoid. But absolutely. If you know anyone in Mexico who will bring us over to put on a show over there, can you imagine, Billy, live from Mexico, outside the what is it, the Azteca Stadium?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
in Mexico City. Yes, we'll be sitting on little chairs and yes, we are touting for holidays. Absolutely, why not? Why not?
Fajitas and burritos and all that stuff. Yeah, love that.
Yeah, I could actually go and do my shark cage dive as well, Billy, if we were out there.
You could. Yeah, you
film
could.
that live. Paul gets eaten by a great one. That'll please too many people, to be fair. I mean, if that was to happen, there'd be people would have thousands tuning in just to see me get eaten.
We'll have to film it.
Hey, Well, of course it would. Of course it would. But maybe, yeah, get TUI sponsorship. Oh, dear me, Chris. TTR Live next week from Pyongyang. North Korea is not really the place I'm looking to go, Chris, to be honest.
Although if we did it early morning, I could actually look like the lead and probably get arrested for that.
Yeah, Billy would get out of bed to do the show, and they would think that he is actually Kim Jong-un, and they'd take him away in a very posh car, and then when they realise it's not him, they'll probably. I'll not finish that sentence. No. Would love to be a hungry shark, Paul. Flynn says would have to be a hungry shark. Yeah, well, I mean, not really. Not really. Just swim by the cage a few times. Just get some nice photos and say that I've done it. You know.
I mean, aren't all sharks hungry?
I mean, well, exactly. I've been petrified of sharks since I watched Jaws when I was a kid. But
yeah,
Shamrock says he'll do the cage dive with us. Absolutely. Hell, let's just all go. Billy, apparently
I'm not going in no fucking cage. Bollocks to that. I'll be poking out the sides and everything. They'll be fucking taking nips out of me left, right, and centre. Fuck that, carry on. Ain't get me in the water. No chance.
Are you trying to say that there isn't a cage big enough for you, Billy?
Possibly not. Not in Mexico, anyway.
Oh, my God. Toon review on tour. Yes, it would be nice. We are trying to actually get somewhere done for, like, and raise money for charity, have a night somewhere where we can get you guys in and do a live Q&A or something like that. TTR from the Kremlin, Billy.
Fuck that.
Yeah. Like I said, when I first mentioned that, there is certain places that I don't think we'd go. Pyongyang's definitely not on my agenda.
Would you like frogs legs, Mr. Trey? No, I fucking wouldn't.
No. I see where you're going with that, Billy, so we'll quickly move on. I think that's it for the show, really, Billy. I mean, there's nothing much more to cover apart from just remind people that we have Manchester City at home in the 5th round of the Cup.
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
I think we'll do on this side.
What gives you that hope, Billy? What gives you the hope?
Well, if to play the same way as we did in the league, I think we will do them. I don't think Man City will be looking forward to it. Absolutely not. And especially with the European game following it. I mean, if we've got Barcelona or something like that, would we really rest players for the Barcelona game rather than play them in the Cup game? I don't think so.
What about this one, Billy?
From where? Fuck that.
Yeah, you could do a song with him, Billy.
Fuck off. I'll tell you what, if I went in this room, the first thing I'd do is accidentally fall over his fucking guitar and snap it in fucking two. And then maybe knock into his computer and fuck that up as well.
Dear. And Ken says, and what you said about Japan, you can't go there. Excuse me?
What did you say about Japan? Ken, remind us.
I can't remember. Listen, there wasn't. Oh, no, yes. Palmer and Mallorca.
I mean, he's that good. He's pissed off. Yeah, I've been there a couple of times. Yeah, nice place. Where's he gone? Here he is. He's coming back.
I hit the left.
He got that excited with Mallorca. There's nice in Mallorca.
Love Mallorca. However, I was looking to go away for a week in Easter, though, Billy, and it's not really warm over there.
Where have I been? I've always been Whitsun holidays. It's nice then.
What Whitsun? What's Whitsun?
End of May, beginning of June.
All right, okay. Toon review from the Stadium of Light. I would rather rip my arm off and eat it on camera.
Unless it means the Portuguese one, of course.
Well, yes, that
the
would
proper
be
one.
Yes, absolutely. But there you go, folks. That is
super
your
chat
show.
trained in Paul.
Oh, is there? Okay, thank you, Billy. Let's have a look. Alex says it'll be either Mansfield Town at St James's Park or I've read that, haven't I?
There's another one. I think Cat sent one in.
Oh yeah, it took me back to the start, obviously, Billy, because I got knocked out. Hang on a minute. Oh, there we are. Kat says, do you know if anyone back from injury in time for the fixture? I mean, your guess is as good as mine.
Molly will probably be back. Livramento. We could be okay with
Miley. You say Miley, Billy. I mean, Miley's gone from he could be fit for this match for the last couple of weeks. So, but yes, I would assume Miley, Joe Linton, Livramento. He's on target for the beginning of March, isn't he? Eddie said so. That's also a possibility. Jonathan, thank you for your super chat. Spike says TNT 3 kickoff at 17:45. That is, of course, for the Champions League game tomorrow. On Wednesday. Jens says, so we play Scrums March 4th and City 7th or 8th double. Can you imagine that? What a week that would be, beating Sunderland and Man City, Billy.
If we've got Champions League the week after, it won't be the 8th, it'll be the 7th.
It'll be the 7th, yeah. TTR from, I have no idea where that is.
I think it must be Iceland, given he's paid in Icelandic krona.
Okay. Very well, very astute there, Billy. Thank you. Iceland? I mean, it's a gorgeous... It's a nice country, though, Billy. I know it's cold, but it's...
I don't know the cold.
Well, I'll tell you what, we could go there and we could film from one of those little hot spa things they've got, Billy.
And how would you get there then? Just fucking transfix yourself there?
No.
You've got to go through fucking cold to get there, haven't you?
Well, you can wrap up, Billy. You can sit in a warm vehicle
I'm not going on the pool. Oh, that kind of wrap up, won't we?
Yes. But thank you. But again, we need sponsorships or someone to say, look, here's your tickets. Come over. I've got a venue. Let's do it.
Yeah, any people in the chat who own hostels in the northeast and would like to see it, like to see us live in your establishment.
Yes, if you own a pub or you know someone who has a pub with a function room, let us know. Contact.thetoonreview@gmail.com. We are really wanting to get one of these done. Sort of put a, I don't know, names to faces and kind of thing, and have a good night. Newton Heath on the 4th of March.
Yeah. So Man United, Man City, and then potentially Barcelona. Fuck me.
Yeah. That's the first game that I will be back in my old seat at St. James's. TTR from the Wobbly Duck.
Where's that?
I think that's... I don't think that's a real place, Billy, to be honest.
I've got a feeling it might be fucking Bangkok or somewhere, or New York.
No, LG suggesting New York, but I don't know whether that's the New York next to North Shields or the real New York. Robert Duvall's died, Billy.
Yeah, he had a good innings, though, didn't he? 95.
95, yeah. He was in some cracking films.
Yeah, he was. Absolute
belting films.
Brilliant actor.
Chris says, venue, where ideally, lads, I'm in no place for you, but it's down the coast.
Anywhere in the northeast. I mean, if I'm travelling from Coventry, sure, people will travel from...
Yeah, people have cars, don't they, and transport, so we can... Let's just see if we get some emails in. But Chris, get back to us. Right, that's the show done and dusted. We do have Manchester City in the 5th round at St. James's Park. That is the only bonus of it. Once again, the old conspiracy merchants will be talking about these draws and as to why these always keep happening. But it is Manchester City, which just adds to a very busy February. It's going to be a very busy March as well, but very exciting because hopefully we've had a turnaround in form now and we're on the way to a lot better things for the rest of the season. Cheers, Chris. Thank you. We'll hopefully be celebrating some more wins, starting with Handbag on Wednesday night. But don't forget, we're back tomorrow night with the preview, 8:30. That is 8:30 start tomorrow night. We will preview the game against Qarabag. Alex has actually suffered watching a Qarabag game last week in order to do this preview, so he's actually seen them play. And apparently they weren't very good. It's 90 minutes of his life that he'll not get back, but he did specifically watch a game. So we'll see what Alex has to say about Karabakh tomorrow night. But until then, thank you very much for watching. Thanks for all your contributions. Thank you to the mods. And, of course, thank you to Billy. And the biggest thanks to you guys for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of the evening, folks. We'll see you all again tomorrow. Make sure you smash that like button. And, of course, subscribe to the Toon Review YouTube channel. And we will see you all again tomorrow. Good night.
Away, lads and lasses.